Yo, so look what we just picked up. So we just pick up this at Toyota. I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you what it is, but there's a hint by the dashboard and by the clock right there. So give me your thoughts in the comment section where you think it is. But we are White House now and we're heading to East Kingston. So this is the farthest we ever come for a vehicle, but I'm gonna show you what's going on when we reach home. Yo, so coming late last night. As I said, the farthest we ever go for one vehicle, I'm go far, I'm go we are Whitehall. And if you know so the East Kingston side, you know, man. So you know how much hour that are more than 3 hours away and then another 3 hours come back. That's as far as me ever go. But see it, I'm showing you where we pick up today. So this is a 2012 Toyota Camry hybrid. You see me at this, so this is looking really good. We picked this up for 450,000. I think this was a steal because at the end of the day, it have some little bumps and scrapes all over the front area here. You can see it. It's missing a little bumper light thing right there. We can see it have some drywall screw all over the front area of the vehicle. And we can see say, yo, the tire them now have nothing name life on them. But the side of the vehicle, you're looking pretty good. Like really good, not out of the usual there, except until we reach back to the back bumper again. So if you look on the back bumper again, you can see drywall screw there's again. We can also say, yo, it have some scuff mark on the back bumper and a bust or a tear there. I don't even know what that is. But me know say yo at the end of the day, for the price, me think this is a deal. You see me I did, and again we drove 3 hours in this vehicle to get back here to town, and it ran perfectly. It AC work. The only issue is that it have a little brake problem. But me so get into detail with that. We can see that is broken right there, and the interior here looking really good. Like me like the interior on these vehicles. If you look on the dashboard, if you look on the center console area there, it looks just like the Crown and the Mark X. Them like very full of features. I really like this vehicle. Like the interior of these vehicles is really nice. We can see the driver's seat have some tear there. You know, it's like this vehicle has seen better days. I'm not gonna lie, the back seat area here does look pretty okay, looking pretty good, looking pretty, you know. But at the end of the day, again, for the price, I feel like this is a steal. And at the end of the day, we did lose some big time. We lose big time on the Vitara, the previous vehicle, so we kind of want a little win. So me no know. All of the windows are fully automatic, as you can see there, and we can see it having some aftermarket rims right there. But again, no tires on there. All of the tires them look extremely worn on the vehicle, and the front here of the vehicle again, you can see it's a hybrid, so you know say yo. But anyways, on the front here of the vehicle, you can see say yes, it does look pretty okay. Get the car for 450 we get the car for, right? 450. I think that's a half bad deal. Let's see me I did. The issue with it is obviously, it's obvious what the issue with it, the hybrid battery. One or two of the cell them in the hybrid battery can, but me I assume, this is some speculation, because when you start it, you can start and drive off of the hybrid battery for a while, but then it will chip in, whereas it will say you check hybrid system and you just step on engine alone. But when you go on engine alone, it still runs perfectly fine. Engine carrier anywhere you want, but turn off, lock on, turn off and start back, or anyway, it's just alright. You mostly have to step on the engine. So you know, it's essentially right now, it's essentially that right now the hybrid system is completely deactivated. So you have to just run it like a normal car. You buy your gas and you drive it just like a normal car. Car do know hybrid things, you see me I did. So you might as well take off them hybrid sign there, you see me. You could fix it, man, because in theory, you know, if you know me, you know, me did work I want solar company, you see me I did modern solar up there, you can check them out, you see me I did. And that's where I learn a skill, whereas we learn how to build batteries, you see where me I did, we build batteries, solar system batteries, and once you get the concept right, you understand, say it's pretty relatively easy. Like we probably could find the sell them in the vehicle right now that is bad and replace them. We can call the workplace, my former workplace, and ask them for use of equipment to check and make and just take the cell them which is bad and then just replace those cells. I could do that, but I think I'll do it because again it runs and drive fine on gas same way, so I might as well just keep it on gas. You see me I did? So the issue, also the next issue, is the brake system. The brake system feel like when your vehicle is turned off. You know, a brake feels tough when it turn off. Yes, that's the issue now. It feels tough, and the hybrid system, couple of the cell them bad. So these are the two issues. As I said, we drove it 3 hours come here and I didn't give up major problem. You see what I did? just them two issue. And again, me that live with the hybrid issue. Me not relate, you see me? But the brake issue is something where we feel like we probably have to resolve. You see what I did? I'm not sure if I do it now, you see me, but let's go and see what we can do. So as I say, this is where we picked up. You see what I did? This is where we picked up. Now let's see if we can find the key. You see me I did? As I say, it's not that bad. You can see a small little dink there. You see me? But I don't think it is that bad. You see me? I don't think it's that bad, like really. So as I say, sometimes we just start and see with the power. I hear the engine start. You see me, power steering works. As I said, when I bought the vehicle, the caution light up there was not on and the check engine light was not on. After a while of driving, the check hybrid system light screen came on and then those come on. The person did tell me that would have come on, eventually, you see me? But I guess it's just one of them things that we can't really do nothing much about that. But overall, I don't think it's that bad, but I don't think it looks straight bad. And yes. So what we're going to do now is buff out these headlights. So as you can see, they're not that yellow, but at the end of the day, they are pretty yellow, and we do have the resources to buff out and restore these headlights. So in a blink of an eye, it's going to look like this to this. As you can see now, it's looking pretty good. We just done buff out the headlights and they're looking pretty good now. So as you can see, it's looking okay. So what I just did, I just posted the vehicle for sale for $680,000. People have been reaching out like crazy for it. There's a little bit of yellow there now, man. But back to what I said, people have been reaching out crazy for it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sell it as it is, you understand, and try to make an easy buck, because at the end of the day we kind of lose like upon the last Vitara.
1 week later.
So we're back home, you see me, and this is what we pick up. This right here. So I'm show. This is a 2012 Toyota Camry, just like the one that we had last week. So as you can see here, the headlight on the vehicle is extremely faded and the bonnet is also extremely faded. It probably has to do with a respray, but overall the exterior of the vehicle is looking super good, like extremely good. The side of the vehicle here is looking super clean. As you can see, it's extremely glossy on this vehicle. We picked up this vehicle for only $600,000 and it has no faults, absolutely none. Everything works. Front end is solid, engine is solid, hybrid system is solid. These are the only faults, like the bonnet areas here. We can see the paint, it's a little bit flaky, so we'll probably have to do with some respray or something to try to bring it back, but it has absolutely no faults, and I really love this vehicle. This vehicle is really good condition. Good tires on the vehicle. It has zero faults. When I say zero, it drove so nice coming over here. So as you can see, I'm going to show you the inside of the vehicle where you can take a closer look and see how good the interior is. So as we can see, the interior of the vehicle is looking super good. I love the fully multi-function steering. I love the steering wheel. It has us full of features, and I love the dashboard. It's looking super clean. It looks like a Mark X or a Crown interior. It's looking really good. The dashboard, as you can see, is super solid, super clean. Seats are in pretty good condition, no faults there. Back seat area here is looking super clean as well. I also love the AC vents in the back area here, keeping the passengers cool. So yes, man, I love the interior in this vehicle, and as I said, everything works. Passenger seats, every single thing in the vehicle works so far. So what we're going to focus on is try to restore the front area. Probably maybe we'll have to carry to a body man or something just to try to repair the bonnet and see if we can get back the color. Or what I'm going to try to do first is I'm going to attempt to buff it out and see if maybe the buffing can restore the paint. I've never seen buffing restore paint this badly faded, but again, we have to try to keep it on a budget. Alright, so leave your thoughts in the comment section. What you think of you think we can restore it? You think we can bring back the paint? Me no know. We have to just try, you see it? This is no issue. We have to know if it have a work or if it not work. You see what I did? Akim said it have a work. I don't know, I'm on the fence. You see me? I did comment section and tell me what you think, no matter what I say, oh, no, them thing. You see me? So, simple thing. Just sand down this area right here. Just this area. Right, so all we have to do now, I just smear some compound on here. Answer. Just smearing a compound on there. And this box is the work area now. You know? If you are trying this in your yard, you get a buffer with a variable speed, you can control the speed. You see me, because that's really useful. You don't want to go too hard, because you can chop in your color, and at the same time you don't want to go too slow because it can drive up on you too fast. You know? So you can go on there. And you use the finger and adjust the speed of the wire. Wipe off the excess material so now we're white. Yo! Hey! Now tell you, man. Believe, dog, believe. See it there?
Yeah, man.
There?
That is it.
See it there, sir. As you can see, a little area where we just test.
I see the difference. Right,
The little area where we test.
right, yes, sir. Yeah, I see the difference.
You see me? It's significant and it is noticeable. You see me? So what we are going to do? We are going to try to do the whole body. I don't know if we are going to do the whole light before the day done, but we are going to try to do it and we are seeing see the difference. You can see it in this already. So I just want to show you if you didn't see it earlier. So I did one side of the vehicle, I taped it off, and as you can see, this side has been done and this side has not been done. As you can see, it's super rough over here. There's no shine, there's no glass, there's nothing over there, as opposed to this side where you can actually see reflection. If you look even closer, you can even see the blue sprinkles in the paint now, which you couldn't see before. Like, this is a surprise to me. I did not think we could have restored it. I was really thinking I was gonna have to carry it to the body shop and let them repaint it, but it is coming out really good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the other side and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's completely finished. And this is the bonnet completely buffed, and as you can see, it turned out great, like really great, guys. I can't believe we did it. Sometimes some of these things are a surprise to me too, you know, man, because I didn't think I was gonna actually be able to restore the paint. But as you can see, it's looking super glassy, super clean, looking really good. The paint on the vehicle is really coming out fine. So what I want to do now is want to focus on the headlight. I'm gonna try and buff them, so I'm gonna show you how we do that, and let's go. So I'm not gonna bore you with another buffing procedure step by step. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to time lapse it and I'm going to show you what's going on. So essentially it's the same thing as buffing paint, you know, man. As I've shown it 1,000 times on the channel before. You see me, I did, so all we have to do is literally just wet sand the headlight, wet sand it with different grade sandpapers until we get off as much of the yellowness as we can get off. When we reach somewhere around 2,000 grit sandpaper, we're going to change it over and then we're going to start the buffing procedure. But it's a lot of prep work that goes on in the background. As you can see, I've been buffing, at least I've been sanding for a while now, just been sanding and sanding and sanding. You see me, I did. So these are one of those things that you have to just take your time with. I cannot rush it because you don't want it to come out half done. So you want it to do properly, so you have to just sit down and just take your time and just sand and sand and sand. And the best way to do it is to do it by hand. You understand? So as you can see, I've been there sanding and sanding and sanding, and all I want to do is get off as much of the yellowness as possible before the buffing procedure, because the buffing procedure is literally the final step. You understand? So let's just cut to that now. And this is the finished product. So as you can see, they turned out great. As you can see, this one turned out absolutely perfect, super glossy, super clean right there, and this one turned out pretty good as well. It has the slightest, or at least 1% more sanding that I should have done on that one, but it turned out pretty good as well. This one is perfectly clear, as you can see there. So I think we're pretty much done with the buffing procedure for the headlights and the bonnet. So alright, so they don't know what's going on, man. So this should be the last look at the Camry. You see what I mean? This should be the last one, should be Camry. So I'm going to show you what I'm going. So as you can see, we come from far. We didn't have a lot of work to do on this one. As you can see, the bonnet is now looking pretty glassy. Headlights are pretty clear. This one could have done a little bit more, but at the end of the day, what we're going to do. So you see what I mean? So on the side here of the vehicle, again, looking super clean. Now that the vehicle is clean, it is super reflective, super glassy. You see what I mean? And we can take an actual good look at that and say, yo, it is in pretty good condition. You see me I did. So the back area here looking pretty okay. We can't see no fault. So all the fault we can see here is this. As we say, we never back, carry to no body man and a spray man. So at the end of the day, we just have to just let it go as it is with that as its only fault. You see what me I do? Side here of the vehicle looking pretty good as well. Nothing out of the usual. They're super clean at the side here there. You see me rims are looking pretty good, tires are in pretty good condition, and it's extremely glassy. You see me I did so. The band could have been a little bit better, but at the end of the day, what we're gonna do, this is all done on a budget, and we did not have to carry the car to a body man or a spray man. Even though in the initial stages we did think we would have had to do that. You see me? So I last look at the interior. I'm not gonna lie, I love the interior upon these vehicles. In them vehicles, I remind you of the crown them full up a button upon the steering wheel right there. Center console here looking pretty good, really good. Seats are in pretty good condition. A little dirty though, but pretty overall good condition. I like the vents on the back here. You see me there, I like this dashboard. It's looking pretty good, really good. As I say, no faults, no problem. Front end pretty good. There is nothing worth talking about on this car. You see me? So at the end of the day, we're gonna see